have just uploaded the image flower2.jpg, and now we are doing the same procedure that we have done for the first image, the sunflower image, with the second flower image that we have uploaded. So we can just run that to create the key points and descriptions for the second image also. So once that is done, next is something like you need to run the feature matching using these two key points and descriptions that was created using the ORB. So that is the next point. So that we can take something like feature matching algorithm, something like BF matcher or something. So we have taken currently as BF matcher. It is something like CV2 dot and put BF matcher. You have here BF matcher create. And for that you can put something like BF matcher, and you can put something like matches equal to BF dot match. For that, you have to pass the description. You can see earlier I told why path cannot be used for feature matching. This is the main reason, because like we didn't get that descriptions out of the past algorithm. Here we will be getting the descriptions out of the ORB. That's why we are taking the like ORB instead of fast. So once you did this, like you will be getting the matches generated. So now the matches are also generated. And once the matches are generated, you can just draw the matches using something like img3 to some other image equal to cv2 dot draw matches. So that you can put something like img1, dst1, kp1. Because for drawing, we'll be using the key point, and kp2 for the key points of the second image, and img2 for the second image, and key points of second image. Now you need to pass the matches. So for matches, we have generated matches in that variable name matches, and in that you need to take the first say 10 matches, and you can put something like comma, and you can, if you want any flags to be generated, it's fine, or else So now we can write this image. So in this overall session, what we have discussed is like what OpenCV is. OpenCV is something like an open library, open source library, which is having free to use for even commercial purposes. It is licensed under BSC clause 3. It can be used for any purposes, like it can be used for other study purposes, research purposes, commercial production line, any place where you have you're sure that you can do the estimation, computation, everything in an image level perspective. If it is like to be a generalized approach, then this is not the right solution. Then you have to do something like a data set creation, model generation, the machine learning or the real deep learning approach you have to get into. So, and then we saw different capabilities. That is like you can see the matches generated. Like these are the matching points. Like you can see you both have something like a circular shape around it. So most of the points are coming from that point, and they do have something like a similar kind of petal arrangement in the outermost layer. So the matching is coming from those regions, and if you are okay with this particular match, then you can give a match score and take it as sunflower. Since the match is very less, if you take it from this perspective, like for a normally it will be very clouded, like crowded. So in that scenario, you can take it as a right match. Like if you pass with both images as sensor, you can see like both will be having so many points as detected. So based on that, you can give a threshold and select whether it is the right match or not. And remaining things, something like machine learning and something like object detection, say like human detection, you can just use something like Her Cascade and all. Like for any doubts, you can reach out to me at any point of time. Then even OpenCV tutorials is available online. So you can also use that the OpenCV tutorial. Then that is all that I have planned for the session. So any questions?
So now it is a time for discussion. Yeah, please.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello.
My name is Dr. V. Baladika. Actually, my question is this programming which you have written, this language, this is for, you said that it is for various other purposes, whatever purposes we can use it. But I mean, the output, what is the output meant for the program which you have written?
Right now, the latest one you are referring to, the matches you're saying. So match is something. I didn't
What,
get you.
Ma'am, actually, you have written a program now, right?
Like the last section you're saying, right? Like it is something called feature matching. So if you have something like similar structures or similar shapes or similar items, if you say something like a rack to be identified in a particular port, like system, and you need to stack a particular container into it, then you need to do something like feature matching. Like without that, you can other option is something like image deep learning, and using that you can identify or detect an object. Instead of that, how to do with image processing or computer vision? In that scenario, you need to identify the right features of the particular object, say rack or anything, and then you can stack onto it.
Okay, so this is the way, that's the way you have shown.
Yeah, this is the way to identify the features, and using the features you can get the matches. So once the match is identified, then you can locate the position. For locating the position, you need to first do the camera calibration, and based on that, you need to identify position, the distance between the identified these points and the current point. That is what you call as localizing yourself. Once that is done, you can move to that.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, Balaji.
Any other queries? Any other queries? Okay, thank you, Adira, for accepting our invitation and for making a good session on computer vision. Now I request Shaija for the concluding remarks. Shaija, please.
Good afternoon, all. Myself, Shaija. In this session, we had a very informative lecture on computer vision, covering the basics of OpenCV in applications like image processing, machine learning, object detection, etc. On behalf of the coordinators and participants, I would like to express our sincere gratitude to Adira ma'am for this informative session. Thank you very much.
Thank you too.
Thank you, Adira. We can see tomorrow afternoon.